Hi, it's the Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to show you, I don't even remember what arrived in my beauty pie box. Look how like mangled it is. It's like falling apart. Okay, I'm also going to admit that I've been over purchasing. Oh. I go through seasons of like, don't buy anything, and then it's like, all the things. And so I am a little bit like overwhelmed with purchases recently. So I'm gonna put a pin in it for now, but let me just get into this box. I don't even remember. I ordered this a long time ago, and it took a long time because I ordered it just before the Black Friday, like hullabaloo. So first thing in here, looks like they have a new fragrance, Bahia de Miel. I don't know. What does it? Oh, this is really nice. This says that it has notes of pressed basil, licorice milk. Never heard of licorice milk. Balsam fir, wild honey, red juniper, vanilla, and musk. I'm getting the vanilla, I'm getting the musk, and I'm getting a little herbaceous note. This would be a really interesting fragrance. It looks like they have a scented candle in this. I just hope it wouldn't be too heavily scented, because if the fragrance is too much in the house, I get a headache, but that smells good. I always like how they have their boxes wrapped. But let me pull everything out, not make all this noise, and I'll show you what I picked up. I had to place a second beauty pie order because my favorite under eye corrector in this shade was out of stock. And my 15-year-old, we both have really dark circles under the eyes. It's hereditary. And so she and I both use this. And she just finished up a jar of it. And she was like, Mom, and I was like, okay, I'll do my best. And so I had to place a second order. I have 2 of those coming because I do not want to be without that. And I know neither does she. But I didn't pick up as much makeup as I expected. I did get one of the Wrap Star tubing mascaras. This is for my 15-year-old. She loves, I'm gonna save this for a stocking stuffer, but she loves this mascara. And I think it's like, what, $13? But it's still, when they have them with these orange labels, there's still a member exclusive. So it's not like on the days where they open up Beauty Pie for everybody to shop at a discount. It's like only for members. So I picked up one of these for her. Another thing that I picked up for my kids, they've been kind of complaining about like back acne, and about some keratosis pilaris. And those are things that I remember dealing with when I was a teenager, but my mom was like, soap and a scrubber. And sometimes it takes more than that. This is the Acid Enzyme Exfoliating Cleanser. This has 2% BHA, which is salicylic acid, 3% papaya enzyme complex with mallow extract, and oat extracts. So it's supposed to be good at, you can use this on your face and on your body. So I think this would be good to help kind of lightly exfoliate without overstripping the skin. And that's kind of like the reviews that I was reading. So this is supposed to go in their shower. I just hope they don't plow through it. You're getting 13.5 ounces in here, or 400 mils. The other thing I picked up, we just finished the full size of this, the Super Healthy Skin Gentle Foamy Face Wash. So my kids love to come into my bathroom as they're brushing and they're flossing and mostly washing their face, because if they come to my bathroom, they can use all of my skincare. I told them, don't take my skincare to your bathroom, because then they never bring it back. So my kids, especially in the wintertime when they need just a little bit more like hydration on like body as well as face, they love coming to raid my stash, and I'm totally fine with that. But we all seem to do really well with this Super Healthy Skin. Come on, look at this. This is 13.18 fluid ounces. This is huge. I like how large these guys are. I feel like it's a really great quantity for the price. This is definitely a little more spency, but this is in the teens. This is nice. In the last couple of years, I've definitely noticed a loss of elasticity in my face. I feel like I have like some of that going on in through here. I feel like I'm getting a little jowly. It definitely got some of the like loose skin underneath the chin going on. And I did a couple of things. Part of it is skincare and part of it are devices. And I'll tell you about one of them later. So I decided to pick up another bottle of this. This is the Beauty Pie Super Drops. This is the Matrixyl Mofomic Flash Facelift with hyaluronic acid and bionym peptides. like the names are so long. I'm never going to remember that. I just remember this is the Flash Facelift. I have tried this with other things and I feel like I get good results with this. Is this like instantly like changing my world? No, but it's maintenance. And Matrixyl is a peptide that is really good for anti-aging. And I like that it comes in this, and this is affordable compared to a lot of other brands that have that ingredient in there. Something else that I cannot go through winter without. I'm nearly done with the one that I have, was a new tube of the Japan Fusion Bioceramide Deep Moisture Mask. This is such a beautiful hydrating mask. So if I feel like my face is particularly dry, like midweek, I'll put a layer of this on right out of the shower. I'll let it sit on for 10 or 15 minutes. I will wash it off and then I'll go on with my skincare routine. But what I love to do in the wintertime is I'll put on, like I'll wash my face at night, take all of my makeup off, I'll layer on light serums, hydrating things, a face cream, and then I'll seal it in with this and I'll use it as a sleeping mask. I remember when these used to be like $11 a tube or like $9 a tube. They're getting more expensive, but isn't that true for everything? But I did not want to go through winter. Like I was up this morning, it was 24 degrees and I was like, I can't go outside, but I need more moisture. Something else that I do not like to do winter without, and I feel like Beauty Pie has some really beautiful, very rich and hydrating products, is this. This is the Plantastics Deep Nourishing Moisture Balm. My 15-year-old has sensitive skin as well as dealing with eczema. And this really helps to keep a lot of that moisture that sometimes just gets robbed. Where we live in Washington State, it's a dry, cold situation. So we are pumping like heated air through in the car, in the house. Like every time you turn around, it's just dry, dry, dry. And I feel like my skin really pays a toll in the wintertime. And products like this and the Japan Fusion Moisture Mask really make a difference. And I am super glad that I was able to pick this up as well as everything else. All right, the last thing I picked up was a holiday gift set and I got it for myself. All right, look how cute the packaging is. It's in their holiday. This is their big color lip kit. These are kind of new products. And I got the red set. I think it's really beautiful if you're giving it as a gift. This set I think was $20. But you get a small sized lip pencil. Boy, this really looks like one of the Lisa Eldridge ones. I mean, I would have a hard time telling the difference. So here's my Lisa Eldridge one and here is my Beauty Pie one, but it also kind of reminds me of like Charlotte Tilbury packaging. So this is interesting. This is interesting. I won't know. I don't think that red lipstick would go well with what I'm wearing today, but let me just swatch it for you. The shade here is Rougey. So there's that. It looks like it has a little bit of blue, almost a pink lean to it. And then they have this new lip product. And this really reminds me of like Hourglass packaging for, let me see if I can find one. So the Confession Slim lipsticks come in refills like this. So you pull this out, you put this in the applicator, but you could also use it like this. But look how similar these look. They look very similar. The Hourglass one is a little shorter, but this is a very teeny tiny, ooh, look how pretty that is. A very teeny slim line red lip. So I feel like this is a little bit warmer. This is a little bit cooler. And not that it's warmer, maybe this is more of like a neutral red, but I definitely see more of that slightly blue undertone in this right here. But that's the lip set I got for myself. And you know me, I love a red lip. So this is a really interesting duo. They do have this set in a nude. I've been buying so much lip products recently. I couldn't in good conscience get the nude and the red. Couldn't do it. So I will have to get back to you on how these wear. I did make a purchase from Sigma on Black Friday. I picked up a couple of eyeshadow palettes and I need more eyeshadow, like I need another hole in my head. But the truth is I've never once, not once have I tried the Sigma eye formula. So I did pick up this here. This is the Hazy eyeshadow palette. I liked that it was an edited 9-pan that you could easily see through the packaging and see what it was. I do like these kind of more plummy and cool tones. They're definitely things that I'm interested in right now. So I'm glad I picked this up. And I also picked up the Ambiance palette. And when I saw the images online, it looked a little bit less warm. And then when I opened it up, I mean, like, look at some of these shades in through here. They're very, like, these mattes, they're just like warm, 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 warm. I don't mind that the metallics are warm, but I didn't expect these guys to kind of be reading kind of like pumpkin spice or like terracotta. And I've used both of these, but I tend to go for things that aren't these really bright, kind of warm toned mattes in the middle. But this is I feel like it's a really nice palette because it gives you a lot of different finishes. I haven't tried this brush yet. I also have never tried Sigma brushes. So I've heard really good things about the brushes that come in the palettes. Will it be the best, probably most precise brush? No, but I'm excited to try that. The other thing I did pick up was I needed a new pencil brush. So I picked up the E30. So that was my Sigma purchase. Also, a Black Friday purchase at Ulta. The one thing I did need, I am almost out of the balm cleanser I'm using right now. And the first balm cleanser I ever tried was the Clean It Zero from Vanilla Co. And so I got two, these were I think like 40% off. So I got two of the ginormous tubs. You here are getting 6.09 ounces in each jar. Normally, like a cleansing balm is 3 to 3.5 ounces, and you're paying like $20 to $24. And these giant tubs, I think I got them for like $18. So I got twice as much in each tub. And since my kids are coming to my bathroom to take makeup off and stuff like that, I was like, ugh, I love this stuff. I think this is great. It works really well in my family. Something else that I did was I thought I still had another tub of it in my like skincare closet, and I didn't. So I had to get another tub of the Tree Hut Tropic Glow. I love the smell of this. This is a really good, I wouldn't say it's a dupe, but it's a very close like facsimile, maybe not even facsimile is a good word. It's a good approximation of the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. I feel like the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream has a slightly stronger, longer lasting scent. I also feel like the texture of it is just like, this is like about 85% there, where it's hydrating, it feels good on the skin, it doesn't like make you feel sticky, but the other one's a little bit like more cosmetically elegant feeling on the skin, but it's, last I checked, $45 for 8 ounces, and this is like $10.50 for 8 ounces, and I was like, I think I'll pay this price. So then buying this, so I'm glad to have this. And I also, don't tell my daughter, I got her a fragrance set from Kate Spade. She loves this fragrance. This is the New York fragrance. She is almost out of the large size bottle, so I got one of these with the travel spray. And I was like, you know what? She'll love that. And it's the sort of thing, you know, where I'm trying really hard. The older my kids get, the harder they are to shop for, because their preferences change on a whim, or they'll like something and then I think they still like it, and later they're like, oh mom, that was last year. And like for a teenager, if you're 15, a whole year makes a difference. And for me, like, I still like a lot of the stuff I like from last year. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm glad I picked this up. The other thing that was really interesting is that they were doing all of these kits, like if you spend so much X dollars, you get, so I did end up, I haven't opened it yet, this set from Mario Badescu, and it has a facial spray. This is the aloe adaptogens and coconut water, like one of these little minis. It also has a mini of the coconut body scrub, and what is this one here in the jar? Oh, and a coconut body butter. So this might go to one of my kids as like a stocking stuffer or something. And the other thing they did, I haven't opened it yet, is they had this bag. I like that it has kind of like this soft, it feels kind of like a teddy bear, but it was full of all sorts of samples. Okay, it hasn't arrived yet, but I did place an order for 3 more of the Krave Great Body Relief. That is my current fave body lotion of the moment, and I got it during their Black Friday sale. And I got the Korean packaging, which was even less expensive. Normally it's $25 a tube and you're getting like 6 ounces, but they cut it down to like, I think it was just over $11. So I got 3 tubes of it. That's on its way. I also did pick up another one of these Fruit Fetish lip oils. This one specifically, I don't know if you can see, like you can see all the way to the bottom. This is the Blackberry Agave. I love this one. There's very, very little left. I mean, if I were to really make an effort, but like the tube has like nearly nothing in it. It's just like, yep. So I've been addicted to this one. I'm glad to be getting another one of these. I also made a purchase from Glossier on Black Friday. I have one of their moisturizers, their After Balm, which is a really beautiful, occlusive moisturizing product that I like to have in winter. One of those is coming. I did get a new one of their Ultra Lips in a more neutral shade. The one that I have is a red, but I got the shade Pony. And then even though I have 4 unopened, 1 opened and 4 unopened, about 5 tubes of their holiday balm.com. It wasn't on sale when I placed this order, like in October, but it was on sale for Black Friday at 25% off. And I was like, yes, please. Because this is literally my favorite formula. And I love the cookie butter and I love the hot cocoa. And so I have 4 hot cocoa and only 1 cookie butter. So I ordered 2 more cookie butter. I will be in balm.com forever. And this is the original formula that has the lanolin and the beeswax. It's not the new vegan version, but only in those 2 shades or scents or flavors or whatever you want to call them. So I have like a truckload of that coming. I also placed a Herkin haul from Moira. I've never tried anything from Moira Cosmetics, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait till Black Friday. I'm just gonna wait till Black Friday. Now, I tend to be the sort of person who appreciates more high-end or luxury products, but I've heard nothing but good about some of the Moira products. So I went through very carefully, one of these, one of those, let's see what this is like. I watched a lot of videos from other creators talking about these are the products I would recommend if you're trying Moira for the first time. So I bought I bought a lot of stuff. I spent like $100. And on Black Friday at a place that does affordable budget beauty, spending like 50–60% off, and then Black Friday prices, like $100 is a lot of stuff. I have a ton of stuff coming. And I am super excited to see what that is all about. So you'll see that coming up. I also ordered a couple of brushes from Merit. I love, okay, mine's dirty because I use it all the time, but the #1 brush is my favorite. I had one of my own. Merit sent me one. They gifted me one, and then I just ordered another one. Like I don't want to be without, and I don't want to be washing them so frequently. The one that I've had for a long time was looking a little raggedy. I'm like, maybe it's time to retire that one. But I love this brush. I definitely want to have 2 that are in good condition. And I also ordered the #2 brush, which is the brush that goes along with the Solo Shadows. And I have really been liking the Solo Shadows. I was hoping to pick up another shade, but the shade I wanted was not in stock. But I thought, you know what? I'll probably use these more if I have a dedicated brush that is made to work with these. And this brush is so beautiful, so fantastic. It has kind of dethroned my previous favorite foundation brushes. I heard that the #2 brush was just as soft and just as easy to blend with as this one. And I was like, yeah, love this, always within reach. It'll be nice to have ones that are clean when, you know, oh, it's time to wash brushes again. I always want to have one when I need one. I told you I spent a lot. I should not have done it. Okay, but I mentioned how I've been worried about this and losing, you know, elasticity here and like my ginormous like forehead lines. I feel like they're just getting deeper and deeper. I'm also dealing with hyperpigmentation that's not going away, and I thought, what would help the most? But I've been wanting something that's going to help kind of rebuild collagen and do other things, kind of even out skin tone as well as fade hyperpigmentation. So I got one of the Nira lasers. I got the new one, the Nira Pro. And the reason I got that as opposed to other things is that it doesn't need any like special gel that goes with it. Like if you're using the Zip or if you're using the, what's the other one? There are microcurrent devices and you always need a conductive gel. I really like the idea that this, you could just use it on your completely clean and dry face. And I'm like, yes, less is better, but it's pricey. but I'm definitely going to be doing a video about it. So I will have to take a like before and afters and see how things go to see, is it worth it for you? But that's kind of it. That's what I got. A lot. I know Cyber Monday is today and I'm like, no more shopping. No, like for holiday gifts for other people, but not for me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I would love to know, did you pick up things during Black Friday? Did you pick up things? Are you planning to purchase today? Let me know what it is that has kind of been like pulling you in, or have you just been like, you know what? Spending time with family and friends. I'm skipping all of the sales. It's going to be less commercial for me this year. Let me know how you're doing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. I will see you again soon.